Bring you back straight away. These fish are behaving really weirdly. If you look, they look dead to me. Hello Kitty and non-GSV and GSV peeps. Welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved, and you catch us out by the green beacon here. We have been out looking for the new Diplodocus, and I must admit I'm not too sure what I'm looking for. My schoolboy textbooks tell me that the new Diplodocus is pretty much the same as the Brontosaur. In fact, I'm fairly certain perhaps even the Brontosaur was the Diplodocus, or renamed, but I may be all wrong there. I'm going to have to go up and read up on my school books. Anyway, I thought since we found ourselves down by the swampy area here, we might have another look at for another creature that was around here. It's dropped with the last update, and that is the leech. Now, not too sure I wanted to find a leech, or even am I looking at something big or small? That's a Titan boa, but I thought we'd have a look around here. I haven't read up a lot about them, so I don't know whether we are looking for something big or small or what, but the other thing which is, I think, has been introduced with the last patch as well, because I haven't fully read the patch notes still. There we go. That's what I need, is a drop just to light the area up. Is the diseases. Apparently you can catch diseases, and swamps are a good place to catch swamp fever. Oh, now what's that? What is that? That looks like a Bronto to me. And it is. So that's not a Diplodocus either. So I'm going to have a swamp. I'm going to have a look around the swamp here and see if I can spot anything which looks like perhaps a leech. I don't know whether you can tame them or whether they just attack you. I mean, it'd be a little bit strange if there's yet another thing like a Titan boa in the swamp, which actually isn't much use to you. Trying to get their eggs is benign and possible. And if all they're going to do is... Do you see that fish there flying? Yeah, if all they're going to do is make your life miserable, then there's another reason to stay away from the swamps. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. In fact, I'm going to bring you back straight away. These fish are behaving really weirdly. If you look, they look dead to me. So they've flown in. That one there, the ragdoll's gone particularly strange looking. I don't think anything's eating it. I don't think anything attacked it. But certainly can't see anything else down there. Very strange. It's American. Apart from that, doesn't seem to be anything else here. Perhaps they died of swamp fever. Die of faith here. I'm going to get some of this meat. I've got to give you fish meat, but this one will give me the same. That one gave me 22 fish meat, but the one before, if you look inside my inventory here, it's absolutely tons of fish meat now. Let's put my pick away. Get a pick up. Oh, come over here. It's not. Oh, come on. Tell you what, let's go and have a look at this drop. It's struggling to get out of the water. Alright, we'll have another birthday candle. Don't really want a full set of hide armour. Yeah. Problem with these, they get so fast. Get onto it. Right. You see, day is dawning. It's going to be a little easier to see around here, so I'll bring you back when it's sunny. And I'm back, and it's all got very exciting. We have 3 Brontos down there attacking something or other. Nothing overly exciting there, you say? there. Yeah, a couple of raptors getting the stuffing kicked out of them. Bronto, Bronto, Bronto. But over here, just on a slightly different shape, is one of these new female Diplodocuses. You see, it looks pretty similar, really. Perhaps a few spikes around the back. The head is definitely different. Oh, it's gone. Now, a female level 12, well, she's being attacked by can't see what that is around behind her. Obviously, it's already, it's a raptor. I don't know what size. Anyway, so she probably not going to survive that. But that's what one of the new Diplodocuses look like. Very, very similar to the Brontos. We need Listro kibble for those, so I won't have enough Listro eggs yet. I'll probably have to tame some of those up and get a little bit of farm going. There's a Rex down there. What size are you? Only a level 8. Fine. The other thing I've noticed, and while I've got a little bit of half stamina, stagger, stagger, stagger. Let's come down here a minute. Over in the writhing swamps. No, that's something following me. Watch what happens when I land. Apart from I get attacked by Titan Manura. Oh, and a scorpion. There's a scorpion here somewhere. Let's get rid of those. Tell you what, let's come up out here out of the way. Got a feeling that's another Diplodocus there. Dear me, my frame rate's gone through the floor. To stop, land. Oh, it's not doing it now. Oh, there we go. What I thought the other day when we landed and I thought we were being attacked, we're not being attacked. That's the dino eating, which is a little bit off-putting, but it seems to, yeah, when you stop and it uses up food, makes that little moving, being attacked type thing. Right, so bring it back when I find a leech. Right, well, I've been flying around for a little while now, and sort of moved over to the writhing swamps, which your main swamp runs through. Actually, a lot of this is going to be sort of chopped for the new redwood biome, but I have not seen a single leech. Seen lots of snakes and lots of sarcos, but nothing even resembling sort of one of these new leechy things, which is sort of good because it does mean you can perhaps operate in and around the swamps without being too frightened of being bitten. But it's also quite bad because one of the things these leeches were supposed to do, if you get bitten by a diseased leech, you'd end up with swamp fever. And the cure for swamp fever, see, more crocs, more snakes, lots of frogs, even lots of flies. Well, now I'm not looking for flies. But yes, the cure for swamp fever is an antidote which you make out of leech blood, which you can gain by killing leeches. So while at the moment it doesn't look like there's a lot of leeches around to bite you, if you do get bitten and you do get infected, there's absolutely no chance you're going to survive. You're just going to end up dying and having to respawn because that's croc. You can't get the antidote. So it's not that lots of people have killed them. I just have not seen a single one. You know, we're on a fairly empty server here. If there were loads around, I'd have seen one, but there isn't. So there we go. No leeches today. And I've given up looking for leeches because, frankly, from what I've been reading, if you catch the old swamp fever, you can't get rid of it. You do need that leech blood to get rid of it. You can't even, if you let yourself die and you respawn, you still end up with the swamp fever, which seems daft if you ask me. But so yes, the risk from getting swamp fever, hunting for leeches when you can't find enough swamp fever antidote to fix it, should you get bitten or catch it or whatever. Apparently you don't have to get bitten, or you just walk past a diseased one and that's it, you catch it. So yes, I think the plan is to stay well out of the swamps at the moment. I've noticed in the base here I have this there was the level 11 Brontosaurus that we unclaimed and shoved back in here. Well, he seems to have got himself back in here, and he's now stuck between the Parasaurs and the Brontos. I was rather hoping he'd perhaps off the edge and disappear back to the pool side, but he's now stuck. He'll unstick himself, no problem. But what we do need, I quite fancy one of these new Diplodocus-y things, and in order to get one of those I need some more Lystros or something. Or we need to get some more eggs from the Lystros we already have. I had a quick chat with Megas yesterday. I didn't ask him where the Quetzals went. They've obviously taken them off and parked them somewhere else, perhaps. Did I look in the other base? Can't remember. I'm going to have a look in the other base. But he did say they have a few problems with this base, in that whenever something lays eggs, it has a habit of falling through the floor. Now, we have seen that down here. Do get problems with all sorts falling through the floor. So we're just going to take a couple of these female Lystros and take them back to our base, find out what comes to the females. Back to my base. We've got these turtles here for exactly the same reason, so I'm just going to put them here. Look at them run. Get them sort of lined up a bit. So back at base again, and that business with the Quetzals eating so much, that has been fixed. There's a little hot fix come out. I don't know quite why I put it up, but they're always playing with these things. I need to, while I'm here, I do need to make some gauntlets for some unknown reason. I seem to have dropped mine. And put those on. And the other thing I need to make, let's put that up here. Yeah, put that up there with the up there. The other thing I need, beer barrels. We're going to have a look at birthday cakes and things. Excuse me. So we need to learn the beer barrel and then figure out how it works again. For the life of me, I can't remember. So we'll learn the beer barrel, can make it in the smithy. It comes under structures, I think, or is it cooking? Yeah. And we need 100 cementing paste, 500 wood. So it's quite expensive. Luckily, cementing paste is not a problem. It is in there. 100 cementing paste is so easy. 500 wood. Am I getting a bit low on wood? I am getting a little bit low on wood. I have to take 100. Can I move? No, I can't move at all. Okay, drop 100. Come over here. Put 2, 3, 4, and one of those in. That should be enough to make a barrel. Yeah, we're going to have to go out and do a wood run. Where's my barrel? Oh, it is just taking a bit of time to come. So use that. And we're going to put this over here by the fire, I think. Oh. I can't remember. I might have to just have a quick read up on what we do. It's not irrigated. I've got a feeling Because we need the, yes, thatch, berries is what I'm after. Yeah, hanging around here for a little bit, and I've got 2 Istro or Lystro eggs here, and yes, didn't think I'd go and get any from you. Must take the bears out for a play. See, it's got very dark. Ooh, Bronto egg as well. Pick that up. And drop these across the way. Check out. What do I do with, oh, who's there? Can you carry me with... Oh, you can. You're a bit overloaded, but we're going to get there. Now, there's one thing I am running a little bit short on, and that's fuel for the Jenny. Now, I'm not keeping a lot in the fridges, I must admit. Perhaps I could do some lighting around here, because they seem to have changed the... No, I think all I've got is a couple of Bronto eggs in there. So, and yes, so oil. Now, I haven't got a lot of pelt for armour. I may have sulphur, so, but I should have enough to perhaps dive in, grab some oil, and then come back. Hello, Moon. So we're going to dive across here. We are going to put on some of my furry armour. Just checking I'm not leaving any red drops or anything. What's that red drop over there? Oh, let's go investigate that. Okay, I'm just going to bring you back. I just get really annoyed. You see, I went across this. You hear that water noise there? You see the background? I got a feeling I've just been pushed through the world and I've lost all my kit again. We're going to respawn back in the bed. You know, I hopped off expecting the Archie to cover me a little. I mean, this bug getting pushed through the world or dropping through the world is just... Oh. Close the door. I don't remember closing the door. It's just... Oh, yeah, that... Okay, so I've given up on that. And it's, you know, I know it's an alpha, and I know it's going to be a field full of bugs, but, you know, I thought they'd have sorted that out one by now. Really would have done. So, before we go and get fuel then, I need to go make some more armour, waste some more metal and stuff. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to off again. So I'm up here at the far side of the cold zone, because this is where all the oil is. Now, again, I've got absolutely no pelt whatsoever. What's going on over there? So I'm hoping to grab some pelt while I'm here as well. That is, crikey, Terrabirds, Ankylos, Scorpions. I think there's a cat or 2 in there as well. I think we'll leave all those to it. And there's all hell breaking loose out there as well. No one knows whose base that is or was, but it's plebs. Yep, that's all going to be over in a minute. So yes, all I'm going to be able to do is dive in, grab some oil, dive back out again, and then keep going. Hopefully not get involved with a big attack, because I'm going to start losing, since I'm in here, I'm going to start losing health. Not too bad at the moment. A couple of trilobites there, but we shall just go and grab the oil. Come on. Sure. Grab some crystal and stuff while I'm there as well. Don't know, can I get some oil from you? No. Oh, meat and chitin. Don't know quite what you were doing. Really frosty at the moment. Can get that bird while you're distracted. So I'm just going to carry on doing this. Get back on land. Back off. Change to that. Grab this node. Putting a reasonable amount of oil, so it'll be fine. And I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've sort of dived out because I was approaching sort of half health. Back in sort of the warm zone now. As you can see, you can get warm quite close to where the cold zone is, so there's a bit of hope for our base when they move the boundaries. But yeah, not too bad. I killed a couple of direwolves in there, so I got myself 11 pelt, yippee, and just over a couple hundred oil as well, so I might just wait for my health to come up, providing it doesn't become dark. Going to drop the stones, I don't really want that. Filter out some of this other garbage as well. And yeah, if my health comes back before it gets too dark, I shall have another go back in and get a little bit more, a little bit further afield. Won't get quite as much more, but perhaps we'll get a few more pelts as well. And I've picked up some of the hide, which I was keeping on the Quetzal, Kingsley there. That's what he's collected. I say we've got a couple of hundred. It's not a lot of fuel that's going to get. Let's chuck some spark powder in there. Actually, some wood in there, because we could probably do with, I don't think much wood in there, probably could do with some more charcoal, so take that metal out, put that wood in there, and light the fire up. And what have I got? It was metal, wasn't it? So put the metal into here, that there, and got a reasonable amount of metal here, enough for doing for what I want to do, which is not making metal bases. And I have put, what else have I got my inventory, or some chitin. Let's put the chitin in here. And stick the stone in there as well. 30 pelts, that's not going to make much at all. So chuck the pelt in here, have a quick look, so perhaps I'll make it myself. No, 40 pelts for some gloves, 48. 56, nigh on 100 for leggings, so miles away from being able to make any more furry armour. Oh, I'm still annoyed by falling through the world.